Well, you already know what it is, Black at it once again. It's your boy, Super M with RIngsideVR, the place to be for everything virtual boxing and virtual fight fans. We gotta do something about this Hitman guy. We gotta put a hit out on the Hitman. This guy's been catching bodies left and right, tearing through everybody that we've been put in his way. But tonight, Tyrone, coming fresh off of shocking the world by dismantling Driftery with his unique defensive style, says he is the only man who could snatch the crown from the Hitman. So tonight, we might actually get the answer. Will Hitman be the hunter, or will be the day today that he becomes the hunted? Now, before we find out this epic conclusion, I gotta remind y'all that if you guys want to get in on the action, join the Discord. It is a growing community. We got amazing members, and if you think you got the hands, go ahead and hit that link in the description below. But right now, we gotta get to this action, man, because somebody's gotta stop the Hitman. Virtual fight fans, it is time for the long-awaited match. Another Hitman classic. Hitman defends his streak against newcomer Tyrone, and this is already starting off to be an explosive match. Who will take down the Hitman? Money B couldn't do it. Entertainer couldn't do it. Mike Shell couldn't do it. Solly, do you think Tyrone can do it?
Well, we're going to see, and early on right now, he is taking some heavy shots from Hitman. Hitman chilling out in the yellow, Tyrone in the all pink. And so far, good defense showing from Tyrone. I love the way that he's got that like chicken winged up elbow. It's really rigid, right? You can block away the gloves, but you can't hit those elbows away. Also, great head movement, and just loving the way he's sort of working under, trying to get around Hitman.
Yeah.
Long Philly show.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Wow. First round knockdown. I had to say it 3 times. Couldn't believe it. I was about to talk about the newcomer Tyrone and his very interesting style. Tyrone coming in off of a wonderful bout against Driftery, showing what he could do. And right now he is taking the fight to the Hitman. Honestly, did not expect that. I thought this was going to be one of those Hitman classics where we see that beautiful flicker jab, but the Hitman being challenged right now by the newcomer Tyrone.
Yeah, and Tyrone's doing a great job there. He was not staying still, which I think is a lot of the issue that people have against Hitman. He loves to fight from that outside and pick people apart with that jab and those combos. But Tyrone with a beautiful counter shot, knocking Hitman down early and taking all the momentum of this match early on. Now let's see how Hitman responds.
And Hitman already still landing some pretty good blows, and we've already seen that Mike Shell has shown everyone that one of the other weaknesses to Hitman's style is getting into those long arms. He definitely needs to be outside, but Tyrone, again, like it's kind of like a Philly Shell, kind of like a Poirier kind of stance, you know what I mean? Like 52 blocks, if you're familiar with it, keeping that elbow out, but also he has just about as long a reach as Hitman. This is the first time another big man has been able to step in the ring and really challenge that space.
Yeah, and he's doing a great job. And like I was saying earlier, right? He just keeps ducking, and not just ducking down, but ducking and moving to different sides, throwing shots while he's doing it, and then coming back out. Right? He's not just brawling Hitman the entire time. He is doing a lot of just good in and out aggression. Right? Not letting him find his own rhythm.
Yeah, and I'm loving what I'm seeing here from Tyrone as well. Not to blaze him up too much, but in a previous bout between Boxing Fanatico, in his review, he said a really good strategy is to go to a hook to the body, right? Let's say a hook to the right with the right that Tyrone has been using here. Come over the top with the left, and they go back down to the body, and you see Tyrone attacking from a lower position, causing troubles for the Hitman. Hitman having to punch down at his opponent, and then coming in from those angles, and there we go. Big right and a big left overhand. That's exactly what I was talking about. I've been seeing a lot of that, and let's go ahead and check out the action from this first round, and already Tyrone stunning the world. I love to see this style of boxing. You see how he comes around, takes an angle on the Hitman, gets off center, and then comes into a body blow. That right to the body has been a problem for the Hitman this whole time, and the Hitman having to focus more on defense this round than offense put him in trouble. And here's that big counter hit coming in from the round, putting the Hitman down and spelling doom for the streak for the Hitman. Right here again, boom, big left over the top, dude.
Yeah, and even though Tyrone is about the same size, he's almost fighting like a smaller fighter, right? He's keeping really tight in there. He's just going in from lower angles. And I think with the fact that he's not actually a small fighter, he's got big reach. It's throwing Hitman off, right? He's used to getting out of danger really easily. Tyrone's got some fast hands, and they've got some power behind him.
Yeah.
He's picking his shots really well.
It's a battle of like unique defensive versus complete offense right now, and Hitman is gonna have to really exercise that defensive nature. Now, Hitman can be slippery at times. We've seen this. For a big man, he's got some movement, but man, we're gonna see it being tested today. And already Hitman coming back in here in the second round, dude, working his shot, still trying to maintain that outside distance and battling with Tyrone, and he's managing to land some clean hooks in there, not being one to be outshone here in the second round.
Yeah, and I think he's made a little bit of an adjustment to his guard too, right? He's protecting the body a little bit better, and he's still getting Tyrone with some really good shots, right?
Yeah.
He just needs that knockdown to catch up on the scorecards, but he definitely is not out of this match, and he is still a dangerous force to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
Tyrone's got to stay careful, and he's got to stay responsible the rest of this match. Otherwise, as we've seen it before, things can turn around really quickly with Hitman.
Very quickly. I mean, Hitman is sharp, still sharp as ever. Just earlier, we saw a really good, clean exchange there with a few really good, clean jabs, and then finishing off with that cross. But right now, Hitman, ooh, there we go. That right hook, and down goes Tyrone. Hitman letting people know that, look, man, I am the Hitman for a reason. About to catch a body in this ring. Let's go, Hitman.
Okay, ready? Okay,
yeah, I love that little shot. It was kind of like a hybrid flicker jab, almost like a smash uppercut. It really worked. And now Hitman equaling out these matches. Definitely first one going in Tyrone's favor, second one so far in Hitman's favor. And let's see him continue to work and see if he can gain an advantage. Great adjustment made, as we say. Round two, always the adjustment round, and Hitman, one of the best adjusters on Ringside VR.
Yeah, and I like this from the Hitman, really rising to the challenge with somebody who has just as much reach as him, does not have to take a risk and battle through the jabs. You notice he's not really leaning back and relying on the jabs quite as much. Using head movement and finding hooks of all shots, right? And he's being really smart about coming in and mitigating damage while trying to find counter shots, which is something new from the Hitman. Where, you know, and that's what I like to see. He's not a one-track boxer. He's not always like, you know, flicker jab. You know, he can adapt to the situation, and it's paying off for him here. Beautiful jab there by the Hitman.
Yeah, and he's starting to use Tyrone's elbow guard a little bit as well.
Yeah.
If you notice, he's just, when he's moving in with the head a lot. He'll pop that elbow up, get some good defense. And yeah, definitely a different style that we're seeing from him here. Tyrone working really well with, again, not a huge variety of shots, but just really effective boxing and use of movement all throughout. So far, we're getting to the end of this round. Let's see if we get another knockdown, but looks like both fighters are going to remain up. So they're trying, sitting in the center of the ring. Let's go to those replays.
Oh yeah, wonderful, wonderful second round. I definitely want to see that knockdown from the Hitman again. Beautiful exchange, man. I just really appreciate the adjustments here in this second round. So, Solly, tell me a little bit about what you see in these replays here.
Yeah, I'm seeing, like, again, this round was really somewhere where Hitman adjusted very well, right? He's still getting caught there. Tyrone's got these great 1-2s, but look at that, just that powerful shot finally working, right? He's stuck with the strategy, and that little just smash uppercut hook almost shot, perfect, landed on the chin and really put him back in the round. Tyrone, though, not taking it lightly after that, and I love to see that he didn't get panicked after a knockdown, kept on the aggression. I'm really excited to see round three. I think both fighters are going to make another level of adjustments, and we're going to see who's got more cards in their deck.
All right, round number 3, and already starting up with fireworks. Just a short glove touch, and Hitman back to that comfy flicker jab that we've seen. And right now he's got a new weapon with that right hook. I mean, working the jab into hooks has been money for this man, Hitman. And Hitman is on his way to having a strong start on this round, but Tyrone looking to be the one to dethrone the Hitman. I see the hunger in his eyes, bro. I really feel like he has this in the bag.
Yeah, it almost feels like neither fighter's ever stopped moving in this match, right? Like, even when they're at distance, they're still working their head movement. They're still keeping their guards fluid, and I love to see it, right? Tyrone is just constantly going in, but always doing so with that head movement, right? It's not quite a Dempsey roll. He's not doing that same boom, boom, big hook, left, right? He's really just like moving it in different ways, down, up, always to the different sides, and throwing in those sharp 1-2s in different varieties, sometimes throwing in a hook to mix there. It's so hard to predict, and it's so hard to stop, right? Because he's got that reach, and so when he gets in so close, it's hard to see where those hands are going to be from under his head.
All right, yeah, I agree, but right now, Hitman landing some significant, Tyrone, my bad, landing some significant blows on the Hitman. Hitman has been in trouble in this last few seconds of exchanges, and Tyrone looking to capitalize. And I've noticed that Tyrone, man, he hits with dangerous intentions, right? If he touches you and you're not there, just like that, again, another crushing blow coming in from Tyrone, and Hitman receiving that cumulative damage. We've seen this time and time again. It will wear on you. It will really grind you down. And if you're Hitman, you got to mitigate some of this damage coming in. And, you know, I know he wants to step back, but Tyrone's not letting him get away too easily.
Yeah, and it's really throwing him off of his normal strategy, right? Normally, he loves being the one who's just sitting back, taking those flicker jabs, and setting the pace of aggression on his terms. Tyrone not letting him do that, saying you're going to always have to stay active against me, and he's starting to really add up on that damage, right? Tyrone throwing the heavier shots, so whenever they land, they're hitting with at least 20 to 40 damage, even if they're not knocking him down. And you can see Hitman's screen start to gray out.
Yeah, I think he's about to go down.
45 seconds left. He's tunnel visioning. Is Tyrone going to dethrone the Hitman?
Boy, Hitman, you got to be careful, bro. Oh, you got to be careful, bro. Oh, my God. And just like what we were talking about, Hitman getting grinded down, shot after shot after shot coming from Tyrone, and Tyrone might just be the first person to dethrone the Hitman. We might see this live. The streak might come to an end, and oh my God, Hitman back at it again. What are we doing here? This is miraculous. We've seen this time and time again from the Hitman. He always has the dynamite ready to blow. This is incredible. This has got to go to the cards. What are we gonna see here? Okay, let's go back to the POVs here. First knockdown of the round, big grinding shot, and like we said, Hitman, you got to be careful. And we've seen this so many times, Solly. Tyrone shooting in from a lower position, making it hard for the Hitman to land a clean shot, and then coming in with a power shot. But Hitman coming back with that explosive knockout ability. We've seen this kind of thing take out Money B last time, and this made this a difficult fight to judge. We got to go to the official word. What's it going to be?
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner is the Red.
Oh my God!
And the judges gave it to Tyrone. The Hitman streak is over.
Wow.
And looking at the scorecards, we can see why. Tyrone with the damage, especially in that last round.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. We finally seen it. The end to the Hitman, and this was done in spectacular fashion. It was somebody who was brand new to the server, came in, said, should I be worried? I don't know, I'm gonna try it out with a brand new style, bringing the action to the Hitman. That was honestly, Solly, such an emotional roller coaster back and forth. The damage really, like you said, was the difference maker here, man. Oh wow, 10-8, 8-10, 10-8, 8-10 in favor of Tyrone. And honestly, I support this. Even with that last knockdown for the Hitman, it just wasn't enough, because that last round, he really was taking most of the damage from Tyrone. right? I don't know if it was endurance. I don't know if it was, you know, just the grind from all the damage, but he was playing very passive in that third round, and Tyrone just brought it to him, bro.
Yeah, Tyrone had a great strategy throughout that run, right? It's be aggressive. It doesn't mean just throw every punch you can every second, but it means always be pushing and be throwing punches when they matter, when you have that opening. And we can see it, right? Like the damage, if you look at the hits landed, they are all big hits from Tyrone. And that damage in the end, especially in round 3, really secured a 10-8 round, even though both fighters got a knockdown. That was amazing to see. Hitman, always an incredible fighter. I mean, I gotta give him his props.
Yeah.
He manages to put down fighters whenever he needs to, and he just has that like quick knockdown combo that seems to come out of nowhere and just send fighters to the mat. Tyrone, though, doing so much in those other rounds that it did not matter. He managed to secure an amazing victory, and what a debut.
What a debut indeed, man. And we always say this, like, styles make fights, not elos. Looking back at how Tyrone's some of the keys to victory for Tyrone here, his ability to cross that void, to get from like out of your range into that infighting stance, coming in low, right, was crucial, because a lot of the times he came in low and stayed busy. He would shoot into low, he would work the body, step on the outside, and as soon as you react, he's already on the next step, right? And again, all of those shots were coming in with incredibly bad intentions. Couple that with using the elbow guard there, sticking that out as kind of a shield to block your punches or mitigate that coming in, especially from the angle that he was coming in from, gave Hitman an incredible hard time. And Hitman did make adjustments. We saw him ease up from his flicker jab stance to actually mirroring that elbow guard used by Tyrone to mitigate some of those shots, to really opening up from switching from the jab, which wasn't working for him, over to that right hook and landing that crucial knockdown in round number 2. But it just came down to that third round where he started off strong. It was looking competitive, and then for some reason he came out and just kind of went to super defensive mode. And in this game, you can't sit back and win if you're not throwing the hands, and Tyrone took absolute advantage. So shout outs to Tyrone, shout outs to the Hitman. Fight fans, I hope you enjoyed that fight as much as we did, and we're gonna catch you back here for another bout on Ringside VR. Yo, after that incredible fight, I just want to thank y'all for sticking all the way in here for the post credits. I'm just gonna get a little real with y'all if you don't mind. You know, I just want to thank y'all, everybody who has made it out, the fighters, the viewers, the fans, the supporters. We made it past 3,600 subscribers, all for virtual reality boxing, from coming from nothing. That is huge. And I just want to say again, thank y'all, because without y'all, this wouldn't be happening right now. And I honestly can't believe it. So I'm gonna continue my promise to bring you guys the best virtual reality boxing experience that I can. But you know what? I need some help, y'all. The support's been great for now, but the algorithm absolutely hates your boy. It hates me, and I don't know why. I swear, for God, I'm trying to bring the bangers to y'all, and the algorithm is like, no. So I'm gonna need y'all help. Please share the videos with friends, share it on other Discords, share it with coworkers, share it with your auntie and your mama and them. Like the videos, continue to comment. Y'all have been killing the comment section, and just do what we can to defeat the algorithm. It's the ultimate op right now. It's the one holding the belt, and you know, your boy out here is hungry. I'm still trying to get to that 1,000K, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? So definitely continue to support the channel. I just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. That's all I got to say, yo. Super M out. Peace.